I recorded a whole Kick-Ass Facts and I forgot to say Kick-Ass Facts. Kick-Ass Facts! Pew, 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 pew! Climate change and warmer temperatures in the Arctic may lead to more and larger wolf spiders, but according to a new study, that's probably a good thing for the region. When wolf spiders get bigger, they seem to change their diet in ways that help the tundra ecosystem. Wolf spiders, which stalk and ambush their prey rather than catching it in a web, are one of the Arctic's most abundant predators. While they can eat other spiders, crickets, and ants, at the top of their dietary list is springtail, a small insect. Springtails eat fungi, which in turn feeds on decomposing plants and animals, a process that releases greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane. More springtails means fewer fungi, which leads to fewer greenhouse gases released. Spiders are not going to save us from climate change, but the decomposition is slower under warming when there are more wolf spiders present. This suggests that under some circumstances they could be alleviating some of the effects of warming on carbon losses from the tundra. The film A Nightmare on Elm Street is based on a real story reported in the LA Times. A boy was terrified to go to sleep. When he did, he died while screaming about a nightmare. Somnophobia is the extreme fear of sleep. People with somnophobia may worry or obsess throughout the day about how they can avoid sleep. They may be afraid of what happens when they do fall asleep, such as having a nightmare or sleepwalking. Technically, it is not impossible to die from holding in a sneeze, but injuries from holding in a sneeze can be very serious, such as ruptured brain aneurysms, ruptured throat, and collapsed lungs. Just let it out. Let it out. King Charles II drank alcohol mixed with pulverized human skulls. Is that not a normal thing? We're not all doing that? Today I learned. After having a seizure in 1685, Charles II, King of England, Scotland, and Ireland, was administered medicinal drops made using a skull. He was also encouraged to drink alcohol from a cup made out of a human skull in the hopes of a speedy cure. It did not work. He died 5 days later. Drops made using a skull were also administered in 1695 to the dying Mary II, Queen of England, Scotland, and Ireland. There's a trend for pain relief. The use of human skulls lingered in medicine until as late as 1909, when a boy with epilepsy in Scotland, after receiving unsuccessful conventional medical treatment, was asked to drink out of a skull pan by a healer. It didn't work. People with Cotard's syndrome, also called walking corpse syndrome or Cotard's delusion, believe that parts of their body are missing or that they are dying, dead, or don't exist. Cotard syndrome is rare, with only about 200 known cases worldwide. People with this syndrome often become much less social. Sometimes they may stop speaking at all. Some hear voices telling them that they're dead or dying. Others may refuse to eat because, among other reasons, they see no point since they're already dead. Some may try to harm themselves. In one well-documented case reported in 2008, a 53-year-old woman was admitted to the hospital after her family called 911. They said the woman believed that she was dead and smelled like rotting fish. She also asked to be taken to a morgue because she wanted to be with dead people. It's not clear what causes this syndrome. We do know that it's often a symptom of a deeper medical problem that affects the brain. Cotard's syndrome can happen at almost any age, though it strikes many people in their early 50s. Something to look forward to, I guess. Many people who have it also have a history of mental health problems. Cotard syndrome or delusion is a symptom of another condition, not a disease. It's not listed in the DSM, the handbook used to diagnose mental health problems. Doctors have many ways to treat Cotard syndrome. The usual approach is to treat the medicinal problem that caused it.